Hi, so this video is for all the single women out there who've been, maybe single for a really long time and can't figure out why everyone else around them can kind of find a man and and not and not them. And trust me, I've been there. I was single in my late 20s and my early 30s, and I have had those exact feelings. You see people around you and you wonder what they've got that you don't. You wonder what secrets they've got that you don't. And when I was single, I was one of those people who just put it all out there. I'd go on all the dates, and people say that it's a numbers game. So I dated tons of guys that I met from online and offline, and I could not understand why I hadn't met the guy yet. I had no idea, and it. I had thoughts like, maybe it's Sydney, or maybe all the guys around my age are taken. And then I read articles about, Sydney having a man drought, and that there weren't a lot of men left in my demographic. And of course it freaked me out. And so I had all those thoughts, and it was really scary. And despite all that, I realized that the problem was really within myself, and it's not something that we usually recognize. I mean, all of us have experiences and relationships that have shaped our perception and our thinking around relationships today. So before I met Christian, my belief was that all men were commitment phobes, and that there was never going to be one guy who would be down for like the whole happily ever after forever thing. And so this kind of played in my mind, and I kept attracting people who weren't really right for me, people who didn't really want a commitment. I was doing that myself. That's the thing, like, we have so much control over our thoughts and the kind of things we attract than we think. So all those thoughts were triggered by all these stories and relationship experiences I had. And it wasn't until I learned how to identify those triggers and deal with those triggers with a set of tools that I kind of got into the right mindset, where regardless of a good date or a bad date, I was so certain that I would just meet the guy. And so by the time I'd done all the self-development work, I think by March, it was my maybe 32nd birthday, I just decided that that was the year I was going to meet someone. I put down all the things that I was looking for, and I said, these are non-negotiables, and I just decided. And from then on, I did a whole bunch of exercises and mindset work that helped me stay on path, and it was amazing. Like, I did this at the beginning of March, and I think it was at the end of March that I met Christian, and we went on our first date, and he's everything that I was looking for and more. So it wasn't just luck. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in that love is a numbers game. I genuinely believe that it's all in the mindset, and building a mindset isn't just about positive affirmations. It's not just about manifestation. It's a combination of things. But what's really important is identifying the root of your thoughts about relationships and your fears and the triggers that are sabotaging yourself from finding what you're looking for. So in my 30-day boot camp, I go through the exact same steps that I went through from going from single to engaged, and it's broken down in 30 days. You do it in order, and it's delivered via email to you, and you kind of have workbooks and exercises to work through, and I give you feedback every couple of days or so. So it's pretty hands-on from my part, and you get coaching, and you really learn a lot more about yourself. And the best thing is you create the mindset of a high-value woman that's so attractive to men. So if you want to learn more about what can happen to your love life in 30 days, I would definitely urge you to click on the link below. I'll leave it. Check out the 30-day bootcamp. You can start anytime, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.